Here's what you should focus on in New World coming back as a new player or a returning player as of the reset. Now, things you should focus on, generally speaking, are things that you find important in the game, but if you need some sort of a guidance, this is what this video is kind of here to talk about. Of course, this video is going to be extremely biased because this is my point of view, but I figured it gives you some sort of point of view. So, first thing I would personally focus is discovering every fast travel point. Now, it's a big map. It takes a while. But the minute you do this, the entire map becomes your oyster. You can go from one end to the other very quickly instead of having to run every single which way. Number two, I would work on your harvesting skills early rather than later, because harvesting skills give you XP towards your actual level, as well as your gathering, as well as the skills themselves, as well as the refining skills. Now, when I talk about refining skills, or I talk about harvesting skills, I'm talking about like lumbering into woodworking. Those obviously go hand in hand. I'm talking about mining and smelting, obviously hand in hand. But you also got to think about the potential of these could equal into the engineering tab of things, and now you have this ultimate supply of things. So when you gain XP by harvesting, you might only gain 2 XP per your actual XP bar, but that's more significant when you're lower level than when you're level 59 pushing for 60, etc. And the main reason it's important is because as you progress later into the game, more things become higher and higher harvesting skill minimums to get, so you don't want to be the one person who has to run by platinum every time you see it because you don't have 110 mining, or star metal because you don't have that much mining. I mean, it just becomes, you need to keep up with the areas you're going to be in. Another thing that I feel like is very important is determining what weapons you want to use in the game, because deciding that early on is going to help a lot more with skills down the road. A way I determined how to do this was I decided to boot up an old character and try stuff, and then switched it to the new character so I could instantly level it. This is a way that works for returning players, but for new players, how would I recommend doing it? Well, think about this. You have a free respec of points until level 20. Anything you pick up, you might as well try out and level it a couple times, because it's basically going to be free XP for you. And if you like it, keep using it. If you don't like it, put it back in storage shed or dismantle it. I mean, you don't lose anything and you gain everything from it. And the last thing I want to talk about is the importance of picking the right faction. Now look, if you're just now joining after the reset, we're about a week into it as I'm recording this. People have already started wars, people have already dedicated areas. I mean, you're literally talking, the game is like, has more max players than new players already again. So it is going to be constant war in your server, no matter what server you join, unless if it is completely passive, which is highly doubt. Which one should you join? I would join one that is not so small that they own one town, but I also wouldn't join the biggest one because then you kind of look like you're just hopping ship. Now, obviously, if you don't play PvP much and you don't plan on it, trust me, I get it, I don't, then you can do the biggest one and then not have the worries of everything you have being lost. But I would join one that has, like, if there's a server has 8 towns bot, I would join the one that has 3 instead of the one that has 4, right? Because then you're not the smallest one with the 1, you're not the biggest one with the 4, you're right in the middle. So you contribute something objectively by being part of it. And as always, there is way more we can talk about with a topic like this, but I think that covers enough of the basis for you to get an initial start into the game. As you progress, you'll learn different things, and you'll learn the cycle of New World, as they would say. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a sub, drop a like. It really helps a lot. Follow my Twitch, where I'll be playing New World pretty consistently. All my other socials are in the bio, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.